Hey, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm gonna keep it short. All I'm gonna do is basically show you guys how to do a proper lunge. All right. So whenever you're lunging, I always recommend learning how to lunge back. So instead of walking lunges or lunging forward, I always recommend to start doing reverse lunges. The only reason I recommend reverse lunges is because it's more controlled. You get to control it better. You get to actually take your time, focus on that drive, making sure that knee does not go past the toe, and focus on that back knee, driving it straight down. A lot of people make a mistake wherever they step back, but they keep that back leg straight, and they try to bend the other one. That's a big no-no. That's gonna hurt your hips. That's gonna hurt your knees. So what you want to do is you want to take that nice step back, right? You still want to be upright. Make sure that step is long enough to where basically this is what you don't want. You don't want to take a small step and then on the way down you're like all over the place. You don't want that, right? You want to take a big step back. That way that back knee, whenever you bend it, you drop straight down to the floor. That's all you want. That's all you're looking for. Step back knee drops straight down to the floor. As you drop that knee down to the floor, this front knee is automatically going to bend, or vice versa. If you take a nice step back, you can start bending that front knee, and that back knee will bend as well. However, if you focus more on that front knee, there's a high chance that back foot is going to be uncomfortable. That back knee is going to be uncomfortable only because you're doing it based off of this front knee. So if you bend this knee forward, but you don't take the time to actually make sure this back foot is all the way back, you're gonna be all over the place. All right. Now another thing that I see of the mistakes that I see people do, they try to keep it in a straight line, right? Whenever you step back, you don't have to keep it in a straight line with the other one, especially if your balance sucks. You don't have to do that, right? Think of it like a rectangle, a rectangle. You're gonna have one foot on one side of the rectangle. When you step back, you're gonna have that other foot at the other end, on the back end of that rectangle. And now you got a perfect rectangle all around. And all you're doing is driving down and coming back up, on both sides. So step back, make that rectangle, drop that back knee down, and bring it back up. So those are some small tips that you can start doing to help you with your lunges. That way you can feel your quads and your glutes and your hamstrings working more than your actual knees hurting. All right. So once again, take a nice step back, focus on that back knee, drive it straight down, and then come back up. All right, perfect.